Normally in the morning what we do, we organize all the guys as far as where they're gonna go, which routes they're gonna be taking that day, if anybody happens to be off on vacation that day. Once that's taken care of, the guys walk out to their trucks and do a general safety walk around their truck. Make sure everything's top notch for that morning. What we have here is the driver, what he does normally every morning. Check out the truck, you know, he's gonna open up the hood, check the oil, the water levels, check for anything that looks abnormal. That way we can attend to it before he leaves the yard. Right now he's checking the oil, motor oil, make sure it's at correct level where it needs to be at. He'll check transmission fluid, motor oil, wiper fluid, and he'll check his belts, make sure everything's nice and tight on the belt side of it. Any wire harnesses that might look like they might be loose, anything that the naked eye might catch. Once he looks at everything and he sees everything that looks good and normal, he'll do a walk around the truck. And this process that this driver's doing, all the other operators do the same process every morning. Just make sure we don't have any safety issues out in the road. Right now he's checking the tires, checking his brakes, make sure everything looks good under the chassis here. Now he's checking his mud flap, checking towards the rear end of the truck. As you can see at the moment, he has his hazards on. That way he can also check his lights as he's doing a walk around. Safety beacon is working in the back, which is very important for us when we're out on the road 8 hours a day. It's basically a team of a couple of trucks. We have this open box truck here. It's a 27-yard open box truck. And what we try to do, separate debris that we call clean debris, which can be recycled. We take it to a mulching yard, and it's broken back down to mulch, which we consider brought back to life to mulch. With the boom truck, that truck usually carries the debris, which we consider dirty debris, which is not able to be recycled. It has to go to a regular landfill. Once he finishes doing the walkthrough, we'll get in the truck and we'll proceed towards his route that he usually does, depending on what day of the week it is or what side of town we're working on that particular week. The operator always has a helper with him. Usually it's going to be another driver with him because that helper will also have to move the truck at times on the route. He's also a CDL driver where he's able to move the truck if need be and also assist the operator dumping the truck at the landfill or at our recycling yard. The operator has pulled up to a pile of debris that needs to be taken care of. Right here, he just turned on the PTO. Usually the RPMs run up to about 1,200 to 1,500 RPMs. His helper here at the moment, while he's climbing up there, before he brings the stabilizers down, he'll get out the safety cones and set them up just to let the residents know that we're working at this moment, and if anybody tries to go around the truck, they can go in a slow, safe manner. The operator at this moment, he brought down his stabilizers, which evens out the truck. That way he can start picking up the boom. Here at this moment, he's approaching the pile, getting ready to pick it up. This particular pile is a dirty pile, which would go to the regular landfill. This debris will be going here in the boom truck. If it's clean, the box truck that's directly behind the boom truck at the moment would be pulling up beside the boom truck, and any debris, which is considered clean, will be put in that truck. As you can see, as he's picked up that little bit of debris there, it takes a steady hand to try to pick up just the debris without damaging the yard. Brought the truck back down, picked up the stabilizers, lowered the handles, locked them in place, and we're fixing to move on here to the next pile. He's going to start maneuvering here beside the truck. The helper, he'll navigate the driver, letting him know where he needs to set up. Because anytime there's a clean pile of brush, we separate it. We keep track of the weather, rain, sleet, snow. As long as it's safe enough, we'll be out here working. If there's some heavy lightning, we stop the crews, we get them in the truck, and then we'll continue on once we know it's safe for the guys to be back on top of the truck, just for the safety of the whole crew. So I was here when Ike hit us, and we worked 7 days a week for a month and a half. You get here at 6 o'clock in the morning and you want to leave here till 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night. So there were some long hours. Don't happen very often, but when it does happen, you got to be ready. Make sure your equipment is top notch when you know that truck's going to be running nonstop. Gosh, we picked up a 19-foot fiberglass boat, just the empty hull. Probably about the craziest thing that we've picked up. You know, you can come across mattresses, couches, building debris. You know, somebody might just have trimmed a tree, or they cut the tree completely down into the trunk. Anything of that nature that the guys will pick up. The way the operator and the garbage truck driver work is the garbage truck driver, he does his route during the week. They note down all the piles that he might come up across and say, hey, you know what? This is too large or too heavy for my guys to pick up. We don't want nobody getting hurt. So this truck will come behind them and pick up the larger debris. We clean up every particular street, every particular neighborhood. So there's never a stone unturned. At the end of the day, the guys are like, they feel pretty satisfied that they did a good day. And it's always a good day when the day's done and nobody's gotten hurt, no accidents. So that's a win-win. Every day, at the end of the day, they'll run by the maintenance department and they'll fuel up. That way the truck gets ready to go the next morning. Just in case we get a call overnight, a tree's down, and we have to go out there and take care of that situation. Make sure the truck's ready and top-notch just in case an emergency happens overnight. Usually we have 2 supervisors that are on call, so if something comes up, we're ready to go overnight.